Hi friends, I hope you are doing well. Welcome to Learn English with Stories. In a faraway land, nestled between rolling hills and lush green forests, lived three siblings: Oliver, a curious and inventive boy; Mia, a compassionate and courageous girl; and Leo, a quick-witted and clever lad. Their small, cozy cottage sat at the edge of a vibrant, picturesque village known for its warm-hearted inhabitants and beautiful landscapes. The siblings' parents were kind and hard-working, teaching them the values of honesty, kindness, and perseverance. Every morning the family would gather for breakfast, sharing laughter and stories, before the siblings set out for their daily adventures. The bond between Oliver, Mia, and Leo was unbreakable, forged through shared dreams and mutual support. Their lives were filled with simple joys and innocent adventures, exploring the meadows and streams near their quaint village. They would chase butterflies, build forts from fallen branches, and catch frogs in the clear, babbling brooks. Each day brought a new discovery, whether it was a hidden grove of wildflowers or a secret path through the woods. The villagers often smiled at the sight of the three siblings, their laughter echoing through the fields. Evenings were spent by the fireplace, where their parents would regale them with old legends and folk tales, sparking their imaginations and filling their hearts with wonder. Despite their humble beginnings, the siblings always dreamt of extraordinary adventures and magical discoveries. Oliver would sketch intricate designs for fantastical inventions, while Mia penned stories of heroic deeds and enchanted lands. Leo, ever the strategist, would devise plans for daring escapades and hidden treasures. They would often role-play their fantasies, with Oliver as the inventor, Mia as the brave hero, and Leo as the cunning mastermind. These dreams gave them hope and excitement, providing an escape from their everyday routines and a glimpse into a world of endless possibilities. They often spent their days imagining grand quests and mysterious encounters, their imaginations fueled by the tales of travelers passing through their village. The village was a crossroads for merchants, explorers, and storytellers, each bringing news and stories from distant lands. The siblings would eagerly listen to these tales, eyes wide with wonder, as they heard about far-off kingdoms, mythical creatures, and ancient magic. These stories not only entertained them, but also taught them lessons about bravery, wisdom, and the importance of friendship. They would spend hours discussing these tales, each adding their own twists and ideas, dreaming of the day they might embark on their own legendary journey. One sunny afternoon, while playing near the edge of the forest, the siblings, Lily, Jack, and Emma, stumbled upon an ancient moss-covered stone with strange symbols etched into its surface. The forest around them was alive with the sounds of chirping birds and rustling leaves, creating an enchanting backdrop for their discovery. Intrigued by the mysterious markings, they exchanged curious glances before deciding to touch the stone simultaneously. As their hands made contact with the cold, weathered surface, the symbols began to glow with a bright, warm light, casting an ethereal glow across the clearing. The air seemed to hum with energy, and the siblings could feel a tingling sensation in their fingertips. Suddenly, the light intensified, and from within it emerged a mystical being, a benevolent forest spirit named Elara. She was radiant, with shimmering wings that sparkled like diamonds in the sunlight, and a gentle aura that filled the air with warmth and serenity. Elara's eyes, the color of deep forest green, sparkled with ancient wisdom and kindness. Grateful for being awakened after centuries of slumber, she looked upon the siblings with a smile that radiated both joy and gratitude. "You have awakened me," she said in a voice as soft as the whispering wind, "and for your kindness and curiosity, I shall reward you." Ilara sensed the purity of their hearts and decided to grant them a special gift. She waved her hand, and 3 small, intricately carved wooden tokens appeared before the siblings, each imbued with a unique enchantment. These tokens, she explained, would help them on their future adventures, reminding them always to cherish their bond and the magic of the forest. Ilara, the wise and mystical sorceress, presented each sibling with a unique, magical object, each tailored to their distinct personalities and strengths. Oliver, the eldest, received a small, intricately carved wooden bird that was more than a mere artifact. The bird, adorned with vibrant feathers in shades of azure and emerald, could come to life at his command, soaring gracefully through the skies to deliver messages across vast distances. Its melodious song, with notes that could bring tranquility and solace, had the power to calm even the most troubled hearts and ease their worries. Mia, the compassionate healer of the trio, was bestowed with a shimmering silver bracelet, a masterpiece of enchantment. The bracelet was imbued with healing properties, allowing Mia to mend wounds and soothe pain with just a gentle touch. Its surface sparkled with an otherworldly light, casting a warm, reassuring glow that symbolized hope, compassion, and the power to bring comfort to those in need. Leo, the adventurous and spirited youngest sibling, was given a pair of enchanted boots that transformed his physical prowess. These boots, sleek and impeccably crafted, granted him the ability to run faster than the wind and leap over any obstacle with ease. Their design was both practical and magical, fitting him perfectly and enhancing his agility, making him capable of incredible feats of speed and dexterity. Each gift from Ilara was not only a reflection of the siblings' individual qualities, but also a tool to help them embark on their destined adventures, shaping their futures in ways they could scarcely imagine. Overjoyed with their newfound powers, the siblings began their journey home, eager to explore the potential of their magical gifts. The forest, once familiar, now seemed like a realm of endless possibilities, illuminated by their excitement. They marveled at the bird's ability to deliver messages instantly, flying swiftly and accurately to any destination. Oliver watched in amazement as the bird took off, its tiny wings beating with an extraordinary speed, disappearing into the horizon and returning in mere moments with messages from distant places. This new capability opened up a world of communication and connection that they had never dreamed possible. Mia's bracelet proved to be a blessing, healing small injuries they encountered along the way and even reviving wilted flowers. As they walked, Mia touched a fallen branch, and to her delight, new buds began to sprout, bringing life back to the forest path. She also used the bracelet to heal a small cut on Leo's arm, watching as the wound closed and disappeared instantly. The siblings began to understand the profound impact of their gifts, not just on their own lives, but on the world around them. The bracelet's power to heal and rejuvenate filled Mia with a deep sense of purpose and joy, knowing she could bring comfort and relief to others. Leo's boots allowed him to sprint ahead and scout the path, avoiding dangers and finding the safest routes. He leaped over fallen logs and swiftly navigated through dense underbrush, his movements as fluid and effortless as a deer. The boots gave him an exhilarating sense of freedom and speed, enabling him to explore areas they had never ventured into before. With Leo leading the way, the siblings moved with newfound confidence and agility, their journey becoming a thrilling adventure, However, their joy was short-lived. Unbeknownst to them, a cunning villain named Roderick had been observing their magical encounter from the shadows, his eyes gleaming with envy and greed. Roderick, a notorious thief and master of deception, had long coveted magical artifacts to enhance his own power and wealth. He watched the siblings with a mixture of fascination and malevolence, plotting how he could steal their treasures for himself. Roderick was skilled in the art of manipulation, and he began to devise a plan to trick the siblings into trusting him. As the siblings continued their journey, they were blissfully unaware of the danger lurking nearby. Roderick followed them at a distance, noting their abilities and waiting for the perfect moment to strike. He knew he had to act quickly, for the longer the siblings possessed their magical objects, the more adept they would become at using them. With a sly smile, Roderick decided that he would disguise himself as a friendly traveler, offering help and guidance to the unsuspecting siblings. His heart raced with anticipation, confident that his deceitful scheme would soon bring him the magical objects he so desperately desired. The siblings, still immersed in the wonder of their new powers, continued to explore and test their limits. They had no reason to suspect that their paths had crossed with that of a villain, and they remained blissfully ignorant of the peril that was silently closing in on them. The forest, once a place of enchantment and discovery, was now shadowed by the dark presence of Roderick, who would stop at nothing to claim the magical objects as his own. Roderick, a master of deception and trickery, devised a plan to steal the magical objects for himself. Disguising himself as a friendly traveler, he approached the siblings and offered them a place to rest for the night in his seemingly humble abode. Trusting his kind facade, the siblings accepted his hospitality, unaware of the sinister intentions behind his smile. That night, while they slept soundly, Roderick used his cunning to steal the magical objects and fled into the darkness. He carefully took each object, smirking as he imagined the power and riches they would bring him. Devastated by their loss, the siblings awoke to find Roderick and their magical objects gone. The realization hit them hard, but they refused to give in to despair. Determined not to let the villain get away, they decided to use their combined resourcefulness to retrieve their stolen treasures. Leo, with his quick thinking, devised a plan to track down Roderick. They followed subtle clues and signs left behind by the thief, such as broken branches and footprints, leading them to his hidden lair deep within the forest. Their bond, strengthened by adversity, they encouraged each other to stay hopeful and brave. As they approached the lair, Leo noticed a weakness in Roderick's defenses. The lair was surrounded by thorny bushes and guarded by traps, but there was a small unguarded passage hidden behind a waterfall. Using his cleverness, Leo created a diversion, throwing rocks to mimic voices and draw the guards away, allowing Mia and Oliver to sneak inside. Inside the lair, they found the magical objects locked away in a chest, surrounded by intricate traps and puzzles. The room was filled with eerie light, and the air was thick with tension. However, retrieving them wouldn't be easy, as Roderick had set up traps and obstacles to protect his stolen treasures. Oliver, using his inventive mind, crafted makeshift tools to disable the traps, such as using a mirror to reflect beams of light that triggered alarms, while Mia used her healing bracelet to soothe the wounds they incurred along the way from the sharp traps and poisonous darts. As they reached the final chamber, they were confronted by Roderick himself, who sneered at their efforts and brandished a menacing dagger. But Leo, with his quick-wittedness and the enchanted boots, managed to outmaneuver the villain, darting past him with lightning speed and snatching the chest of magical objects from his grasp. The siblings worked together seamlessly, their trust and unity guiding them through the perilous moments. With their magical objects reclaimed, the siblings fled the lair, leaving Roderick fuming in defeat and shouting empty threats. Reunited with their enchanted treasures, they felt a newfound sense of empowerment and joy. They returned to their village as heroes, their magical objects enhancing their lives and the lives of those around them. Oliver's bird became a symbol of hope and communication, Mia's bracelet a beacon of healing and kindness, and Leo's boots a testament to agility and bravery. They used their powers to help their community, spreading the magic and goodwill they had received. In the end, the siblings emerged from their harrowing adventure with a profound understanding of the true value of trust, resourcefulness, and the responsible use of their newfound magical gifts. Each sibling, having faced numerous challenges and collaborated closely to overcome them, came to appreciate how vital it was to rely on one another's strengths. The lessons they learned went beyond just defeating a villain. They learned that trust in each other's abilities could turn the tide even in the most daunting situations. Their experience taught them that resourcefulness was not just about clever tricks, but also about the wisdom to use their gifts wisely and selflessly. Their adventure with the cunning villain had shown them that true courage wasn't the absence of fear, but the resolve to face it and fight for what's right. They discovered that their magical powers were most potent when used to help others and make a positive difference in their world. By outsmarting the villain, they didn't just recover their magical objects. They reclaimed a sense of purpose and responsibility. This newfound understanding deepened their bond as siblings, transforming their relationship from one of mere companionship to one of unbreakable unity. The story of their bravery and cleverness became legendary in their village, a tale passed down through generations. It inspired future adventurers to believe in the strength of unity, the power of kindness, and the magic that resides within every heart. The siblings' lives, forever enriched by their journey, continued to reflect the values they had embraced. They used their magic to foster harmony and spread goodwill, making their village a better place. Their legacy lived on, reminding everyone that with courage, cleverness, and a generous heart, even the most formidable challenges could be overcome. If you enjoyed this magical tale and want to dive into more enchanting stories, make sure to like this video and subscribe to Learn English with Stories. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with all our latest adventures and English learning tips. Share this video with the friends who love stories and help our community grow. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below about what kind of stories or English lessons you want to see next. Thanks for watching, and keep exploring with us.